Is somebody going to die? Somebody's going to die. Is somebody going to be arrested? Somebody's going to be arrested. Is somebody going to call a terrorist? Somebody will call a terrorist. But the most annoying one is we calling ourselves a terrorist. That's the only one I have a problem with. When a Biafran will on a camera and you begin to call your sister or your brother a terrorist, that is a no-no for me. I got no business to listen to you. That's a no-no. That is an idiocy because you are just telling the world about your own self. The time you are calling your sister a terrorist, you are equally calling yourself. You are equally calling yours. There is no two ways about it. That is why when people want to go and marry, they will ask, make inquiry. The woman you want to marry might be a very wonderful woman, well behaved in all ramifications. But the family will still go and ask question. How is her family behaving? How is her mother behaving? Because everything you see in the life of a family member, there is every tendency that you can see it in that life of that woman or that man you want to marry, either a man or a woman. Because it's not only men that are making inquiry on who to. Women also ask questions to the person who want to come and marry them. And when they're asking this question, they ask this question in order to know where you're coming from. There is one program I used to watch. One of our brothers that used to host our Igbo brother that hosted a program. What they call him? That one comedian program. So a comedy wife searching program that he does on TikTok. In that, you see him ask some funny questions. You see him asking people some funny questions about their family. Asking you, is your mother crazy? Your uncle, I don't like all those kind of things. And we take it as a joke, people laugh at it. But in those inquiries they're making, it is going a long way to tell how the person, what the person can be able to do in time to come. Even if that person is an angel, even if the person is a pastor, if his father or his mother was a criminal in the past, there's every tendency that that pastor you want to marry, at a time, he might born a criminal. He might born a thief. So when you on your camera and you begin to call your own brother, your own sister, you call her, that is a no-no. That is a no-no. You are equally destroying yourself. You are equally destroying yourself. It is not just against that your sister or that your brother. It is against yourself. But at the same time, every one of us should try as much as possible to do our parts the best way we can, and also allow people to air their opinion, and also pay attention. Those who are in authority, who has that ground, that position to make changes where necessary. Make changes where necessary. Some of us heard about the parable in the Bible of the lost sheep, that when one sheep is lost, you will abandon the rest one and you chase that sheep and get it and bring it back. It's a parable in the Bible, though most of us are not Christians. Some of us don't believe in it, but it is something that is doable. When you lose somebody, you have to get concerned. You lose a comrade, you get concerned. Somebody you see the resignations are coming from all angles, pointing at one particular thing. You need to get concerned and change dimension, at least try to make a change in the way you approach issues. I will continue to say it and say it 1,000 times. In resolution, how to resolve conflict. Conflict resolution, we are scoring 0. Conflict resolution, we are scoring 0. We are scoring 0, and we need to look into that. Look into that conflict resolution. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu scored 100% in conflict resolution. He was able to bring our brothers in the coastal region. There was a video I played here where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing program. Somebody was coming and saying that these are our brothers in coastal region. They don't even protest. They seized our properties. They are the one that took our abandoned properties. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told that person, if you begin to castigate anybody and find fault, every one of us have fault. That every one of us have fault. It's high time we forget about the problem that happened in the past. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went ahead to tell the person that if we check deeply, every one of us offended each other in one way. And for the fact that at this time, we still go and marry the people that took our life, that took more than 2 million people, more than 5 million people in Biafra land. We still marry with them. We still do business with them. Why are you not going to forgive your brother in the coastal region? That was what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. But somebody came in a program of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to whip sentiment of abandoned property, of people in the coastal region not doing what they're supposed to do. And he told them, everybody have a responsibility. Forget about whatever you're seeing. Focus on your own side and do what you have to do. And you don't blame them. Everybody have his own portion of blame. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. I still have the video here. That every one of us have their own portion of blame. So we focus on building, regaining ourselves. Once we come out to your tent, O Israel, we can now begin to create a nation we want to create, or do whatever we want to do, or whatever. But for now that we're seeking for this freedom, come together, pursue it, and get it. Why is it so difficult for us to do? I pray that as we go forward, we should grow above accusation, above calling of names, above pride, envy, jealousy. We should grow above that. And don't do anything to destroy your fellow brother or your fellow sister. Don't try to bring somebody down and go up. No. Don't try to bring your brother down or your sister down to climb. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You will only destroy yourself. Obieze, you are there. Obieze, I think you've not spoken. Obieze, unmute yourself if you're there. Let's hear you, Obieze.
Yeah, Maz, just good morning from my side.
You're welcome, brother.
Yeah. Thank you for the job you are doing.
You're welcome.
And also all the genuine Biafrans on the platform. I greet everybody. Yeah, my brother, the program, I don't remember since more than 3 hours now. Now watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna something and yeah, I don't. It's okay. So I didn't bother. I'm waiting for the since 3 a.m. I wait. This is almost. This is 5:38 a.m. here. I've been awake since 3 a.m. So here, ma'am, you join this program. Here, but now, when the comments, our brothers they better make it that time. I give them now this plan anybody instead of on a comment section, need something. Let the person come in and they go hear the anuche. Let the person come and they bring it out. Get debate here. So my brother Biki when they go Ajukanchorejo.
Go ahead.
Right, yeah, a cabinet member na USB. Right now, but this in Kateba. A cabinet member na USB.
No.
Eh?
No.
Okay, thank you for that. So here you here because I know why, like more personally. As from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from IPOB, to kidnap na Kenya. I wouldn't know whatever Simon Eba name a program. I feel he made them. I joined Simon Eba from Simon Eba a push way to autopilot. One day IPOB DDoS will have that name or have autopilot. I use say as a name. We move say to BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, yes. Which is the registered BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the registered in America, na Baltimore, 7200 Bel Air Road, Baltimore, all the registered as organization. So we build the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. We will make a cabinet meeting. Inside that cabinet meeting, live, I watched me live. I hope that 3 names I get used. Our freedom. In a game to the
yeah, man.
Also, our freedom. This is the 3 names I actually use. We will take the cabinet meeting. We will to vote. Among the 3 names, we will take USB. We will get win. Which means which means United States of Biafra. So that United States of Biafra, some people not confused. So not confused because I know from the foundation from day one or start in agent.
Yeah.
Some people not confused. So the declaration in Finland, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, declaration. Now when I defend our ground with our this national here got USB, United States of Biafra. So but people basically are not confused on not was now we go USB, then we go USB. Because as a former cabinet member, this USB that people like or will body registered anywhere in the world.
Is that the question for me?
Yes, because you are the former cabinet member. You're supposed to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you repeat again?
Okay.
This particular USB that people may proclaim. Now, and we'll go USB, then we'll go USB. Now, government will USB, government. On any place, this USB be registered in any part of the world as a former cabinet member.
Yeah, it is registered.
In which you go the place or
it is registered in Washington D.C. That was where Dr. Ngozi Orebeze made the registration, and he even posted it on X when that registration. I think the thing is still on X, but I can't be able to confirm it now. But I know it's registered as an organization also. It was registered as an organization also
in Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you 100% sure, or you are guessing? Because
I'm not guessing. I will try. I can't be able to lay my hand on it. Yeah, I cannot be able to lay my hand on the documents now. Maybe I will try to search the documents out. The one that was shown to us. I will search out the documents that were shown to us. I will get it then. Maybe if I'm doing my program later in the day, in the night, at night, my night program, I can do it. Or maybe tomorrow same time, because we have more audience on the day. If you will be around tomorrow, then I can be able to get it. I can't be able to lay my hand on it, but I know it's registered. And the Dr. Ngozi Orebeze said that it was registered.
Am I the year registered?
The year is the USB.
Yes.
Oh, this year now. This year. This very year.
Washington.
This year.
Registered in Washington.
This year get registered.
In America, I'm to Washington. I'm Washington D.C. We're Washington State.
Yeah.
Washington come.
The new office now is in Washington D.C. Washington D.C. That is where the new office is, and that is where you register.
The old office in the book.
Baltimore now, the one you just mentioned, that was the old office. Baltimore was
USD. I'm not talking about BRGIE.
Okay, you are separating two of them.
USB can, yeah.
Okay, USB is in Washington D.C. now. It has not moved away from there. That's the only registration. There's no other registration. It's only that first one that was done. It was done this year.
The year registered, the month.
This year get registered. I will look for it.
Tell me the purpose of all this question. What is the purpose? What is the purpose of all this question? Hey, the Finland, Jeme. Ina question as if you teaching it well, we are making. Hey, na do question. Tell me register. What are you going to use it for? Why did you go to Finland in the first?
Please, audience, I don't want any attack. I am the one answering. Let me answer.
Yes.
Please.
Take charge.
Somebody is asking a question.
So my brother, because I know before this is JR. Every news away battle this platform. This JR the first person boost about Christian. I know maybe you be the Christian battle more and women battle. I know maybe since I didn't attack you.
It's okay, my brother.
You have your rights. This is democracy. You have your rights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A former cabinet member can more an question.
Yeah.
Because you don't know anything. You know outside, you don't know what is going on. In the form of with a movie, with a comedy movie, watch it. Somebody put out in the morning, buying Okada. Okada blew the person from money now. Balance one as well. We told that this Okada and be a garden office, a bunch of each other. Evening time. Okada stop wire. The man told to say, listen, only be an Okada, a mad person. My brother, what you don't know is bigger than you.
Yeah.
Please, my brother Obieze, let's not respond to anyone.
Tell us what you know.
My brother choose. He had a question now. And
that's true.
Many people even Grigo, you cannot build your house on a faulty foundation. So let us come together. I wanna come together on which house? USB in a co-create and this my brother back down and fight. I registered this USB na January 5th, 2025. Na Decatur, Atlanta, Georgia. And the here you register United States of Biafra / Biafra Republic Government in Exile / de facto. Here Ravensburger, with the Secretary of State in Georgia register this particular thing, this brother neighbor now drag. On when they start the USB. On when they start and the trustees now this particular thing won't go to alone. This is his personal business. So she can do whatever she want to do.
Can I ask you?
My brother,
Can I ask you one question?
My brother, wait.
You don't have to interject. Let him finish.
My brother, wait. Yeah, I have audio document.
Hold on. Just as you were asking about that very registration, I told you it was done this year, but I can't pick up the. I think I'm still going to look for that documents, and what you are explaining now, in that very thing, it's actually how it was. It's been written there. United States of Biafra, Briggy, and de facto appeared in that very thing. United States of Biafra, Briggy, and de facto. And there is nothing wrong in that. This is where we started. And that declaration was made that day, Declaration of Biafra. As per what was declared that day, it is the Biafra that was declared. And my own problem is not even the declaration. My problem now, where we have a problem, is defending it. So when it comes to that very documents you're talking about, I'm going to bring that document and I will display it tomorrow by grace of Chukwu Kemi. I will display it. But whatever you are saying, please, we are talking about solution, uniting and becoming one. This issue of guarding who is there and who is there,
my brother. For us to, Brokisan, hold on, please.
Okay.
For us to come together,
yes.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you have to be white and whiter than snow.
You have to get to the truth.
What we are doing, you have to tell us the truth and nothing but the truth for us to come together. Yeah. Like right now,
okay.
BRGIE, Obatopie, Simon form, one of the trustee member, Isaiah Nyoko, remove his name there. Remove the name of the Prime Minister.
Yes.
One of the board of trustees, which does not exist in any way in the world. There's no how somebody will only just will take care of mails address. That is an address.
Yeah,
here you use Isaiah Anyoko. But okay, but just because there's all this state na Maryland na Baltimore. Can you use the address name here? We register Biafra Republic Government in exile. Then you can say now, they want to say the board of trustees. Which board of trustees? We have the owner. We have the owner of the organization. Yeah, you want to share all their name. There's a personal name here. Now I'm going to see that the Biafra Republic Government in exile right now. Then, give that people a USB. Because all about the personal owner of USB.
Ngozi Orebeze does not own USB. Point of correction. Ngozi Orebeze doesn't own USB.
Hold on, Obi-Wan. Wait, hold on.
Don't fight what you don't know.
Obieze, please, I muted you, Obieze. I muted you. You see, I don't want this. I don't like that impression you are trying to create that USB is owned by a particular individual because of the registration. Why I say that is that the same issue came up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the registration of IPOB in the UK as an organization. Most of these things we are doing are only registered as an organization. In as much as we want our own country, we want to get our country and get our country. If you want to register any of these things, you don't register as a country because you are not yet there. They are always registered as an organization. They brought the same accusation on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when they were talking about IPOB. There was a video I played last time when Ijele was saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu registered as a company, a private company, and it's his own company. So I don't want this narrative to continue. It only brings division among us.
But Mazi, choose if if it's a USB, a declared United States of Biafra as a country declared, will it still be registered on individual name?
That is one thing I am telling you now. When we talk about establishing a country, we have not taken our land back. Our land is still under occupation. We have not taken charge. In as much as we have made the declaration, recognized, everybody saw it, the whole world saw it. But we need to take back our land for us to be recognized. That was the thing Mazi Nnamdi said when he was talking about our passport. Somebody asked a question of our passport, and that Mazi Nnamdi said that even that passport, we can only be able to use our passport after we are recognized. We continue to use the passport we are using, but any country that come forward to recognize Biafra, in that country, you can use the passport. In the same way today, United Nations have not, we've not even gotten any recognition yet, including those who recognized us before that have not affirmed it again. So we are still, as an organization, you cannot register it as a country, it will still be registered as an organization. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did the same thing. Mazi Nnamdi did the same thing, and people accuse them of this thing. So let us not be using that.
Just one question. One question to Obieze, please. Just one question. One question. Mr. Obieze, what must we... No, to Obieze condemn. I just want to ask...
Please hold on. I'll muted you, please, Obi-Wan. Let Obieze finish, then you ask your question. Obieze, please make it. And please, my brother, what we are talking about here, let us not try to do things to discredit anybody.
My brother,
you put facts out there and people take their decisions.
My brother choose Ezioku di Mmeku, and in the bottle de Lucinabona, here Okenye de Angu Ongunoke Rubo, Afreku Mano Kenye, Equano Manawatakere. Here in the Quebec, that was solution to our problem. We have a serious problem.
Yes.
We have a serious problem. And the problem I am when these two groups are in the put my USBO, my BRGIO, and we only need me right now. Right now. And here we have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the back when I court. And we only need me right now, they follow the template of the government video from IPOB now. None of these two groups is following the template. Because this online they follow the template. Before I one in Finland, the government of Nigeria and the Bakwa, they were crying Musa and the Bakwa every day. Now that both in the Senate, ne Bakwa and the government of Simon Epa are dominated to go the airspace of Nigeria. Then why is it now the thing you were on is upside down? Musa nobody is hearing Musa anymore. And somebody they like a story. Here they go be a solution. Here they go be a solution. We shall not remain in sin. And according to Okuchineke, also a prayer without work is dead on the arrival. Right now, Chooks in Washington. There's nothing existing in Washington. Here in Washington, we just here camouflage. That embassy camouflage. It's not registered anywhere. The only registration anywhere right now exists. Biafra Republic of United States of Biafra, Biafra Republic Government in Neza / de facto. Non a Dicato non Georgia. And that is Dicato on an office here when even goes on a message now one you address here when me pay that place, which does not exist. You in America, but it's against the law. It's against the law. You use a whole that country, Biafra country, where there's the office in matter, medical office, clinic here, na Dicato, where they registered country,
Obieze, you see one thing, let's keep it there, Obieze. You see one thing in your explanation. I want us to come down and understand each other. In your explanation, it is very, very clear. I appreciate the fact that you agree that something was registered. But that the place you mentioned, I think you are correct. That was where it was being registered. And what was registered there is United States of Biafra, Brigi, and de facto government. It was registered there. As per address and whatever, there might be certain issues that need to be sorted out. There might be reasons why those things are done. That is why I don't want to use that I don't want us to use that and say we're attacking somebody because of where it was registered. This same thing you are talking about was people used it against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he didn't hold water. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has a reason why he made the decision he made the way he made it. The same thing, Mazi Nnamdi had a reason why he made it the way he made it. But people begin to abuse it and people use it as an attack. Let us not go to that side. Where matters now is how we are going to make sure that things are happening, which is where every one of us meet. You just ended up on that side, and I want you to remain on that side. How are we going to make something happen? Let us forget about this argument of where this one was established, where this was.
Yeah,
the fact is that there is a registration
of question for him.
Please let us not.
Let me conclude. He asked the question and the answer. Can we ask him a question, please?
Bro, Gregory, you got your question. My question. You ask me a question, bro. Gregory.
Hold on, Greg.
Yeah, let me complete. Just give me 1 minute.
Do that.
In conclusion, my brother Chooks, the way forward, because ndị Igbo tụnilu so onye aṅụ bara ọfọ okporo ka ishishi ya na ọsọ na-eme ihe ejekwu ihe a for us to see a way forward. Ọ na-ewute mụnwa na onwe m na condition anyị nọ, like brother Christian kwuru before, both my own payment, everything was automatic before, even from IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu switch over to Biafra Republic government in exile. But right now, problem I will able to see here in a fight because Ezoku na Baba Nanti. I could tell Ezoku can find that because before you make peace, I got you go on your Choroku. Every problem not video with these two people. Because you're based in okay, kid. That is the two problem I am with. How what they know what when they say that. How get it because of that problem hang when everything then save or inside the cabinet, easy they go cook it. Then when something that inside cabinet. We have to say that maybe say everything, forget to say everything needed the whole Biafra to suffer for. Well, that is everything needed under one day. That is our problem right now. And the way forward get that name these two groups, there's nobody you can trust among them.
Yeah.
I just have two questions.
Can we ask him a question?
Just two questions. And I will listen.
It's okay. We have had you've made your point. Please, let us calm down. One thing I will not allow is anybody insulting anybody. It doesn't matter. You can disagree with people. Say your own words. Say what you want to say.
I did not insult anybody. I did not insult anybody.
It's okay. So let us be civil in anything we are going to say. When you say the one that I know that is not going to be allowed, I will interject. So let us. We've spent 4 hours here. This is the time I'm supposed to be closing my program. But I will
sorry, Mazi, choose. Sorry about that. Yeah, chance. Can't you go there? Abi?
Yeah, you ask
me. I only have 2 questions. Only 2.
Okay.
Only 2.
Okay. Only one. Ask your
just question. 2 questions. Yeah. I want to ask this guy that is saying, okay. My first question is, who do we follow now? What is this? What is the solution? Where must we stand to achieve that which you are proposing now, or which you thinking that is the right person or the right way? What must we do? That is the first question. The second one is, what was the purpose of what we did in Finland? What were we expecting from that convention? Is only 2 questions. The first one is, which way do we go from now, based on where you are coming from? Yes. As then secondly is, why did we go to Finland? What was the motive of us going to Finland? Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
and we make Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah.
Okay, thank you for
just be straight. There is no going side by side. Just Zion.
I will make it
in a civil manner. No arguing, no cussing, no insult.
I my brother, Finland, before I got Finland, they can swear before. Only a template on the ground. Chooks neighbor, former cabinet member, will be a witness. And Chooks, our former cabinet member.
That is not my first question. I have first and second question.
Hold on. I start from the last one. You got to answer your question. choose honorable from at least Mama choose choose from autopilot to Biafra Republic government in exile. Only a template. And before I tell that template, the Prime Minister with a plan only response to the Okru. Now after the declaration, now I got normal water. We have to be taking the barracks one by one. barracks Okru, we have taken the barracks one by one. And since I got a Finland, the way she got a roketa, I feel even any police station, my was a barrack.
So what to
Oh, Adrian, you tell me because
my brother Adrian Magic. He answered the wrong line.
Remember my question. I said, what is the motive?
Motive I did Finland immediately I declare that declaration everybody, both the government, the Nigerian government, both the world, they want the feeling that Biafra and then nation they declare. Right now, like for example, Palestinian get declare independence and when they are independence. If for every country now there to them, country now there to them, opening the whole secret. It's not a secret. Now signing a bilateral agreement with them.
Because something is happening.
France, France, you will recognize Palestine as an independent nation. You will see the date, for the time, for the hour, for somebody signing here. Biafra, now when somebody recognizes Biafra, you will see the date that country recognizes Biafra because of a secret meeting.
Yeah.
Bilateral agreement between two groups. Left and right. Right, say that I got open to my people. The left got their people. This is what we did with the Biafran government. We are signing an agreement, bilateral agreement, either to sponsor them in their military or in their agriculture or in their bigger affair open or not a secret, my brother. Then the second question is, this is
who do we follow? Who do we follow according
my
to
brother,
you?
I could before even choose Kurieba. You can even Gregory Kurie, you cannot build your house on a faulty foundation. Full foundation, then they go mistake in that foundation and that law must fall down. There's no need to continue building that house.
Who do we
so
follow?
What do you suggest?
Who do we follow?
What is your suggestion?
There's no, I was going to give before. USB, non 40 grand. BRGIE, non 40 grand. These two groups, there's nobody to follow in among two of them.
Then what do we do?
Here. What to do now is let us go back to square one.
What is square one?
What is square one?
We have to start all over.
Okay.
From where? Start all over from which? Where? One point. From what point do we start?
From which point? Can we follow Ngozi USP? No, because the government is not straightforward. It's not truth. BRGIE. You cannot go there. If you go there, you will remain there forever.
I'm going out.
My brother, wait. You see, this question is very, very simple. Assuming now, okay, we now agree that everywhere there is fault everywhere. Where do we now build our foundation? Where do we stand? Whom do we follow? Where? Who?
Exactly. That's all.
Choose. A former cabinet member.
Hey.
A former cabinet member.
Mazi
My brother here, this is not funny. It's not funny. We are in a serious mess. We are in a serious problem.
Okay.
My
brother
we are in a serious problem.
My brother abuse. We have overstayed some
You cannot
time.
follow USB and you cannot follow BRGIE because they will not lead you to anywhere. We have spent 1 year now. 1 year. Next month or 1 year.
Okay. We have had you. We have had you in the first aspect of the question. Wait, Obi-Wan, wait. We have had you on the first aspect of the question when you answered. For me, in that very the question that was asked, why
it makes sense.
It made sense, but he didn't even. I will help him to make it much clearer. Maybe if he can equally make it. When you talked about why we went to Finland, I still have the video. I don't have time now to play it. I would have played the video where Mazi Nnamdi explained why we went to Finland. It was to generate documents to get our country. And once we come back, we will take charge of our country. We will defend it.
Yeah.
Immediately we come back, we will take over our land. He said it in ABC. On video. For people who will not understand it, I just put it straight. We generate documents, and that documents have been generated. That is why you were saying that the United States of Biafra is not something that somebody will come and tell me not to be in. I am part of United States of Biafra. But when it comes to who runs it and how you run it or whatever you are doing, whether it is right or wrong, I have my own submission and I say it and I say it and I put my own thoughts on that very aspect for us to do things the way it's supposed to be. And I have a problem also with the structure of how things are being done. That's what I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with the United States of Biafra. I don't have a problem with the registration.
The same thing with me, what you say. And one problem with you, like USB, I want me to vote in the cabinet.
I'm very happy you agree with that because that is most.
Yeah,
that is the
I'm live. I want the three names. I'm live. I want the three names. Among the three names, I choose USB. We are with the highest vote. So USB is it's a name I choose. I get, and once the majority carries the vote in democracy, that is the law.
Thank you,
right
my brother.
Where are the majority?
The USB
we are taking much time, Obieze. Thank you. We appreciate that very contribution you made. It is making things clear, and it is your answers. We are very, very clear to everyone. The only one that you didn't answer is the second.
Where do we follow? Who do we follow? Yeah.
Who do we follow? You can't answer it.
We cannot just
no, he doesn't know.
My brother, what who do you follow?
How is it difficult for you to answer? Since you condemn the one we are on, where do we go? Since you are condemning where we are, since you are condemning the USB, since you are condemning, you know it all, who do we go with?
No, you said that we should start from the scratch.
That's the simplest question. You can't answer it, and you are here telling us another thing.
You asked a very important question, and I like a critical question. And in the response of that very question is a very important question. But for me, I cannot buy the idea of going to start from the scratch. I'm not buying the idea.
No.
Mazi, question.
It's my own opinion. So let us now go to Greg. Ask your question. Please let us be civil. There is no cussing out, no insulting very much. A civil question.
Yes. Darling, number one, I want to put a correction from what he's saying. And when you were that the foundation was faulty, don't put any lie on my mouth. I did not say that. That's number one. Number two, but the question here, you called for the arrest immediately when Simon Ekpan was sentenced 6 years. You called the Finland government to go and arrest Dr. Ngozi Oraweze. See, they just Mazi Simon Ekpan 6 years that Ngozi Oraweze is the second in command that is helping him to commit terrorism in Biafra land. So you called him terrorist.
Bro, Greg, can you hear me? Yeah. Bro, Greg, please. We want question, not accusation. I don't know.
This is not accusation. This is real. This is true. I listened to it.
My brother.
If you're asking a question, ask a question.
I'm asking him a question based on that. Yeah.
I don't want accusations.
It's not accusation. It's true.
Let us not accuse ourselves, please.
I have not finished. I have not finished the question. Let me ask the question, please.
Go ahead.
So, you called Simon Ekpan the head of the terrorists, and Ngozi Oraweze is the second in command. I listened to it from your mouth, and you called for the American government to go and arrest her on the Finland government. So, and now you come here to tell us there is nobody to follow. We have to go from square one. Can you lead us? And do water.
Google question. Google.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Right now, here Kurubu is in a more for the Finland government and the American government to arrest Ngozi Oraweze. Yes, on the ground that.
No, it's neighbor someone by terrorists, is it not?
Hence, the government of Biafra came to Ofuma Grigori came to Ofuma. The government of Biafra, because Biafra in a road is a government. And our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is charged in Finland government as a terrorist. Our prime minister, here the form of Donald Trump, the American president, or one on Germany, the German chancellor. America will tag a terrorist, will charge a terrorist. And the next prime minister or the council of Germany, either the seat at the second in command, they take you over. And the banquet, when anything the terrorist charge earlier on the head of the somebody on a deputized. Automatically, that particular terrorism charge the prime minister can make when we are affected. Simon is our prime minister. And Obu Nangozi or Apese or Ogen Kere. Don't really claim on a claim. Barankete, our prime minister will charge terrorism. Because Obu Nana charge terrorism. Simon did not practice that terrorism alone. Ngozi Olabese was the chief of staff to Simon Ekpa, the prime minister. Ogen Kere was the finance minister to Simon Ekpa, the prime minister. And Governor Simon Ekpa, who actually in Finland as a terrorist, which means all these members of the cabinet, because a terrorism, I have one person that committed terrorism, which means all these people surrounding the Rihanna cabinet here, Ogen Kere will take the finance, that terrorism. Ngozi Olabese with the chief of staff take care of all the whole documents.
So all of them should be arrested.
So which means all of them should be arrested.
Is that your position? Is that your own position?
Let me say something. Let me say something.
Let me conclude. Mazi, come to Najiju na nne ya nwuna biko before Ogwa chief. Ogwa onye isi here, Mazi choose. Wait.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead because I don't lie against anybody. I think that this man is here in one place or condemn Finland and say that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa was not a terrorist. Let him tell us the platform where he said it.
Hello? Nobody's talking.
Did I come out clear?
Answer that.
Obiez, are you there?
Omaza the adage.
If going to platform, we choose. You would my achieve. Thank you. Bye bye. I'm finished with him.
Wait. Let me talk, please. You see, if I'm like false accusations, and when we are speaking, you try to blackmail somebody because you want to win a point or because you want to score a point. A fellow Biafran. I don't like that. And I will not be part of it. Okay, Obieze na Kawadesin. If the way people are writing on the comment section, they know Obieze. If me, I don't know him very well. If I don't know, I know him because I'm online. Because me, I don't always go to people's platform or follow up on things, except how he speaks here now. There are some people that joined me initially, once they leave, sometimes I forget, I can't remember. So, but when he was responding now, the way he explained how he made that comment, the reasons he gave is understandable. But if he opened his mouth now to say Mazi Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, Dr. Ngozi Olabese is a terrorist, Azai Anyog is a terrorist, I will not agree with that. I will never ever agree with that.
Mazi, that is lie. There is no single explanation he gave here that is reasonable enough.
No, wait. Mazi choose. Wait, sorry, give me 1 minute.
Can I make my final decision? I want to leave. I'm going to work, please.
Mazi choose. Let me just say this quickly. Mazi choose. We want to know what is his own position. Obroma Finland, or PM, whatever. A freedom fighter can be called anything. Factually, all freedom fighters have been called names. What is your Obieze?
Yeah.
What's your own? Obieze, what is your position on this terrorism? Do you think that Simon Ekpa?
My position, Bona, Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist.
Still good.
Because almost as money by way terrorists, I cannot contribute my money to support him.
That's it.
That is settled.
I made my
he settled.
My contribution was automatic.
And Ngozi Arabeze is not a terrorist. Yeah. That's what.
So why is Grigori Abia now calling him when he's
that's lying.
Our prime minister with a problem in Finland.
I want to go to
everybody decide here.
Exactly.
Let's hear from Obi-Wan want to go out, so please let's hear from Obi-Wan. This is most important thing. Let us not be saying they say, or you hear your brother word, you change it. It's an opportunity where you come
exactly
in, you yourself and say it the way it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obi-Wan, go
sorry, guys. Thank you guys very well. And all the comment how this guy came in here today.
Yeah.
I have to leave for work. And the two questions that I asked him, he never answered one. First of all,
he didn't answer one at all.
What must we do? The second one, what was the purpose of going to Finland? The day he answers this question, that is the day I'll know that he's saying the truth. Otherwise, now he's lying.
He answered the second one, though.
He didn't answer the second one. He was telling stories about the reason why he went to Finland. And the second one that I want to say is, the second one, what I wanted us to say to this guy is, anytime you condemn things after condemning without a solution, without what next to do, you are not making any sense. So when he's serious, he must come up. When he's serious on that Ngozi Arabeze and USB is not doing it well, and Brigi is not doing it well, and CROC, even though I don't want to mention those ones, tell us what next to do. That's where I stand. You can't just condemn without suggesting for anything to do.
I stand with you on that. I agree with
you. Yeah, but if you take his sword and twist it, that's not good.
Matthew, before you know where you meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what I in a court 2 days or 3 days ago, that all these groups should not knock it out. All of them are people that is destroying what we are doing.
He didn't say
that.
Where did he say that?
Where did he hear that one?
This here we hear on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a court.
Where did you see them? On what video? Can you give us the proof? Bring evidence.
I will send you the video.
Okay.
I will send you the video.
Please, don't preach that thing here yet.
I'm not preaching you anything. Here we hear in a court.
Mazi, I will hold you.
It's okay, Obieze. Let's hear from Christian. Christian, let's hear you.
Yeah, Mazi, this thing he said is going to send to you. Until Kaimalo, because look, you see the thing. The problem sometimes is you cannot. It's like if you have a faulty foundation, that is coming back to it. You can't get anywhere. Open anyway. Or the registerable United States of Biafra, and it's not done duly, legally and legitimately, you are not heading anywhere. And because also you remember that I've said severally that why is it that a country that has been declared, even though it's not generally or globally recognized, but it's been declared, why is it that we are not able to go to the Republican US Congress people? At least we see their position, we know their position, speak to them. Eventually will be allowed into the Congress to explain to especially this window of this time we live in. There's why Chukwu Okabia is allowing things that is happening to happen. We must tap into the opportunity, go to the Congress and explain our position as Biafrans to them, because they know about Christian genocide going on, and that is what they are hammering on. But none of them has talked about the genocide against Biafra, because nobody is making our case to them. So if you now say you are making ID card, it may be good, but that is not. We need that recognition from the source where the power is. So why? But if it's illegal, if you are not standing on from the registration now, if it's not authentically done, then you will not have that legitimacy to approach them, because they will ask questions. Who are you? Where are you registered in? And they will cross-check. They will check to see the authenticity of everything. So I don't know where the fear is, but I'm a lead the liberation any movement. You cannot. So that is just the few things I want to say. Because of that, I won't take too much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to be rounded up. We've spent more than 4 hours here now. and the time is no longer my friend. We are going to try to come. Please, what I have to beg every Biafran, please, each time you want to report what your brother said, report exactly what the person says.
Yeah.
Even if you hear they say, try as much as possible, have an opportunity. Sometimes we say so many things when we are angry.
Yeah.
Some of us, when we are provoked, we can say so many things, even though we don't mean it. Even though we don't mean it. So before you report what, don't just believe something they say, this person said, and this person, confirm it. Once you confirm it is true with your evidence, then you can be speaking. And sometimes people can say something out of anger, but they don't mean it. I can never, ever support anybody to call any Biafran a terrorist.
Yes. And he confirmed.
I am speaking against myself.
Yeah, I asked him direct question, what is your position? And he clarifies it. So don't go and twist it around. No.
Let us calm down. I know that people have different opinions, different ideas. Just like his worries, he has the worries about things that are happening, that actions are not being going on. That worries might make him to get angry and say things. Most of us don't have control of our word. We'll say things and we'll go overboard. And the question I was asked that I would like him to go and do a homework is which way to go. You don't just come and give a complaint, and they say solution, and you don't have a solution. It is not. It doesn't show that you mean well. It doesn't show that you mean well.
But if he send you, Mazi, if he send you that video, he said he's gonna send you something.
I am waiting. As soon as he send me, I would like to see it because follow up. I have never seen any Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spoke against any Biafra. There was even a video I used to play on my evening program. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, I support every group. I support every group. And Mazi Samuel Concord, I say, I support every on video. So I want to see that one he said he saw on the court. I want to see it, hear it, and then before I can't just go and jump on what somebody said and man, everything he said. His video now, you know they hide now.
Yeah.
Just like when they were telling us, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, stop the sit at home, stop the sit at home. We were asking them, let him say it. There's opportunity to say it. Why didn't he say it?
Exactly.
They went and wrote a letter, and they wrote a letter. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, we don't want, anybody can write a letter. Anybody can forge a handwriting.
Yeah.
Let him say it on camera.
Yeah.
So if he has an evidence where it wasn't said, we would like to see it. We would like to see it. So my brother and sister, I appreciate everybody that have been with us on this platform. I know sometimes when we get to this direction of it, that is why I avoid this topic so much. I avoid it, but sometimes you can't avoid it.
Bro, choose. It is. Yeah, it's contentious, but we need the truth to be able to move forward. Because if people are dodging and diving, and then we keep wasting time, years and years and years, and we're not making progress. So this is very important. It may hurt somebody, but you must speak the truth and you must know where you are going. Because there are I talk to people, suspicion day. There are people who are also willing and ready, but they want to be sure whom they are following. Is that person genuine? Is that person genuine? And I told you several, I said the jury is out. When Samonekba and Nnamdi Kanu and Samonekba, they've been able to prove it to us that Biafra for them is Biafra or nothing. So until someone else shows us that with conviction, then some of us will be reluctant. Now, anybody who wants to do, fine. I wish you, I pray that it works out. Like this election has nagging went on the 4th. Okay, this brother clear now. You know, I've always known though that sometimes you can sort of get ready get prepared in readiness of when something happens, then you don't have to like start to run hater-skater by having ID card or this, but we know that it's not going to be functional. For now, the passport is not going to be functional. The election is not going to be functional. But the ultimate thing is you also have to plan how do you get it done so that it will be functional at some point. Because that this brother said, the person when they talk with America, go do water. But that is what he was. No, and when we say, well, it's not terrorism. No, we are trying to reclaim our land. It's our land. And if you are afraid of being called a terrorist, then you're not ready. You're not ready for it.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
We have come to the end of the program, and let us take at least 30 seconds closing remark. Obviously, give us your closing remark, 30 seconds, and then Christian will give us closing remark.
My brother.
Please, let us keep it clean. We are brothers. The good, bad, and the ugly. You can't tell anybody not to enter Biafra. All of us will enter.
Yeah.
Mazi Choose, I love you so much because
Give us our closing remarks, please.
because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say
Ana m enyi onye ọbụla enwe onye mara ha enyi ana m enyi iwu Christian ana m
Ama
enyi
onye bụ onye.
ana m
trust
enyi
me, don't trust me, oh, mama one here, don't trust me, oh.
ana m enyi ogi
Yeah, because don't trust me. Here na-azọ Biafra ka anyị na-azọ. Enweghị onye mụrụ alabọ na-eso okwu. Enweghị onye mụrụ alabọ na-eso okwu. Ma Ngozi Olabueze ma Ogechukwu Nkero, enweghị onye mụrụ alabọ na-eso okwu. Sọsọ ihe na-ewe m iwe ewu Biafra a na-ekwu okwu ya because my brother, anyị ataja afọ too much. Enweghị nwa afọ Igbo ọbụla dịka Choose were ekwu na the beginning of this program. Either this program or yesterday. Enweghị nwa afọ Igbo ọbụla onye Yoruba ya abịa gwa m the marginalization ha na-eme ndị Igbo onye Yoruba ya abịala akọwara m maka ya because onye Yoruba can never understand.
Never.
Onye Hausa can never understand ihe ndị Igbo na-aga miga before anyị were pụta were wụza ndị Igbo anyị were bụrụ ndị Igbo were na-eme ihe niile anyị na-eme na mba ụwa niile. Enweghị onye n'ime ha nwere ike ime understand. One of them mụ na agbaji enwe problem ebe a ọkwa my friend. Say, my dear, don't go there at all because you can never. The simple, this in Yeniebo, just for example, is it possible for you now as a Yoruba man, Lagos, we are state? Can you from Lagos go to Anambra State and fly from Anambra State to America here? Can you do it? Yes, no. Say, hey, you cannot do it, but do you understand what we are talking about?
Yeah.
Then, as a businessman, I would the majority, at least 65% of the business and in Nigeria will be the owners. Container about land there like Lagos. From Aba, take a risk, also job, moto, come back to Lagos, come back and lodge in hotel. 3 days, 1 week, agent or delay 1 month, back Taba, agent in a phone. Yes, Mobi and after tomorrow, again, that you are back. Can you understand what we are talking about? About being an Igbo in Nigeria. But all these things in the Western world, all these things is very common. Even Bikita, into a container, where my house address, the information. All but the wharf, every wharf in New York, when a New Jersey, ever again with the bigger wharf. All but they say about transport oil, she never again went railway, I want to on my side, it's here in a rail. Now train they put on my train station. The train station na my area. They bring my container. I cannot from my place go to New York. It's about my container. Let me exist. That is the problem I have passed. So and when you are so cool. So only when I'm so cool. Somebody over na preach. This is Biafra. Ni one is so cool. For na job. This Biafra Arabia. And it's taking us too long like this. Why? Because we don't want it. And when it's something inherited from government, that is why India fight called Arabia. Because those things will go off. But here they go for my generation to come.
Yeah.
That is why we are fighting this fight. And this fight of freedom, Allah Joyama.
Thank you.
So my brother Christian Biko, I thank you for the good job you are doing here. That is, as a coach, you actually say stand on the truth. Stand on the truth. That is what I'm telling you today. I want to before. Ask questions. Something you don't know, ask questions. And then the things that I had very simple. You can Google it too. You are in the Western world. And when you name one established, Google that name on a exist. Thank you for the.
Okay, I think we